Yo guys, Deadboy here, and today I'm going to show you how to make a fog material. So, firstly you want to right click in the content browser and open the material. We can rename this to wet underscore fog, like that. Open that material up, and first what we want to do is change the blend space to adductive, and then we want to get a time node, and then we want a parameter, and we'll call this speed, like that. Maybe over here because we're gonna need some room. And then if you hold on M and left click, you can get a multiply. Plug both of these in here, like so, and change this to 50. And from that, we need to get a banner like that. That will go into time. And if we get a texture coordinate, plug that into coordinate. And if we get a oh shit, and the vector, plug that into speed. And from here we need two more parameters. Call this one speed. Oh, I can't spell Y. And then this one speed. Oh, I've done that the opposite way. Speed X. Alright. Plug that one into B and that one into A, and what we want on here is 0.01. Put 0.01 in here. Move that this way a little bit, and from here we need to get a texture. So if we type in texture, and we want a parameter 2D, and we'll just call this noise. Spelling noise wrong. Noise texture. Okay, and then we'll plug the node into the UV, and from here, we will get the. And you want to look for Berlin. Berlin noise texture. Well, noise am. We'll use that one. And hold M and for another multiply. We want to put this into the B, as we need a constant vector 3, and you want to right click and convert that to a parameter. Call this color. We'll leave that black. Put that into there, and then from here we need another multiply, preferably in the B and not the A. To get rid of the lines like this, if you hold Alt and click, they will remove. And here we need another parameter, so hold S. And when you want to change the name, just click F2 instead of like trying to click on it, or right click and look for change name. Just click F2, it works. Call this Missive. We'll put that on to 2. Not 22. Put that into the A. Alright, and from here we'll need another multiplier. A lot of multipliers. And we can plug this into the emissive color. Oh, oh, oh. And see, we've got something going on here. All right. I think that bit's done. I believe. Nope. You want to get a not that. No, right click. Camera depth fade. Plug that into the B. Edge. You're gonna want to get another parameter. And plug that into the fade length. And you can just name this fade length, or just leave it how it is because you kind of already know what it's gonna do. Look. That's that bit done, and now we need to do the opacity. So on the opacity, we need to get a depth fade, and we can plug that into the opacity right away. Sorry, sleepy. We want 2 more parameters. 1, 2. We'll call this one edge feather. All right. And this one will be depth fade. And that depth fade will go right in there. And we'll put this to 50. We'll put that onto there. And hold M again. We need another multiplier. Plug that into there. And we'll plug the edge feather into B. And guess what, guys? We need another multiplier. But here we are going to click on this little arrow so we can see the visual. Set the edge feather to 190. I've played around with it, and that seems to be the best one for me personally. And then we need 2 more multipliers. So hold M, click, click, and do the exact same thing. We want this one in B and this one in A. And we need to get a 1 minus. I believe it's a 1 minus. Yep. Alright. Put that into B. It'll error, but it will eventually sort itself out. You can copy and paste that other 1 minus and bring it up to the top. And put this one in the A. Alright, and from here we need a mask. That. And from this, we want to get rid of the G. Plug that into there. And then from here, plug that into there. And then we will copy and paste this mask. But with this one, we want to keep the G and get rid of the R. Put that into the, and plug that into there. And then from here, we need a texture coordinate. And this will go there and to there. And if we click apply and save, for some reason these isn't updated. So maybe if I, there we go. They're there. And yeah, that's meant to be like that. And that is your fog. So let's apply that, save, and we'll head into the game and we'll get a plane. Bring it up a bit. Scale it. Alright, but you want to right click on this and get material instance. So that way you can play around with all the different nodes. Like you can choose not to have it going one way. You can just go the other. You can have it going both, and you can make the emissive colour extremely bright, and then you've got a fucking moon. That we don't want to do though. Anyway, set that. Get back here, and then you want to just whoop. As you can see, it's going pretty fast, and you can stop on it, which you don't want. So if you wanted to change that, you would go into the plane collision, and you know, just put it to no collision, and then you can walk through it and stuff. But if you wanted to make it more realistic, if we grab this, go here, and we could slow it down a bit. So if you set this to like this F5, okay, and I know it's not the greatest fog, but it's what I've come up with. And you could probably put your edge feathering up a little bit more. So if you do that, there, around about there. So 2.7. You don't really want fog like completely white. Let me just minimize that, and then we play. See, now that looks a little bit better. So this would just be like your ground fog in your games and stuff. You could, however, change it to like a fog gate for Dark Souls, but yeah, that's how you make your fog, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one whenever you need fucking help.